Welcome everybody to the YouTube channel. It's Chris Kiefer behind the lens. That's Corie Barbee.
Keep Anchor tape.
That's Trey. He loves the Goo Goo Dolls. That's why I like Trey. Today we're here in Georgia. We're going to be racing the Matt Walker's Vet Masters. So 2026 YZ450F. It's been here for what? How long?
I don't know.
Month?
2 months.
So originally we're just gonna go, hey, you know, we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna do shootouts out here, but we're gonna do a couple of races before then, and then I just, you know, Corey's just gonna have the bike here. But Corie being Corie, he stripped the whole thing down.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let's talk about this and what you did, because there's a lot of parts that are pretty blingy, and it's not like me to have blingy shit on my motorcycles. But Corie, first things first, so he's stripping it down. What's the process for you to framing a motorcycle?
I mean, every new motorcycle, I frame it down, make sure everything's greased, make sure everything's good.
How is the grease on the Yamahas? Is it chintzy or not really?
There really isn't any grease.
So for guys like me that are listening to this, when I get a new bike, I never grease my shit up.
That's why I greased it, because I know you could just get it from the dealership, straight to the track.
So they should grease this linkages.
Yeah, linkages, swing arms, definitely the rear chain adjuster bolts. Those seem to get seized up pretty bad. Like the Honda, like we didn't grease the Honda when we first got it, and then we had 10 hours on it, and bolts were already seized. Like the motor mount bolts were seized up, and I had to clean all that stuff off and get corroded and just nasty, especially here with all this moisture. And
yeah, it's really different here, guys. So being back here with the humidity and obviously the red dirt and all these things, a lot of things can happen to a motorcycle that don't normally happen where we're at in Southern California.
Yes.
So that is truth. All right, so you completely stripped this thing.
Stripped it.
What goes on?
Stripped it, then parts washer, just cleaned out the bolts, make sure everything's good, cleaned, and then start putting assembly lube on every thread. I use this right here on my threads. That's the good stuff.
Where do you get that?
Amazon.
Amazon. Okay. All right.
And then, yeah, just start piecing it together. Obviously, I did this and went a little overboard because I'm not building any number plates right now.
Slow the off season.
Yeah, the off season.
Okay.
So I originally was just gonna. I had the clamps on.
Yeah.
Then I took them off and cleaned the line up, vapor blasted them, put them back on, and then I was like, they're not good enough. So I took them back off, cleaned them up some more, put a polishing wheel on the bench grinder, polished them up.
So what do you use for polish? Just use that raw dog?
Yeah. I just did use this deburring wheel to get all the ridges and stuff out.
Yep.
You can get that from McMaster. And then, yeah, just vapor blasted it and Scotch Brighted it a little bit. Worked with some.
That's how it comes out.
Yeah, like that.
So look I will say this. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. But then once I see it, I walked in here in the shop. It looks really nice. It looks a lot different. Makes the bike, honestly, makes the bike look a little less bulky for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just the color, but it looks a little slimmer just with everything shined up. Obviously, swing arm is done. You did the whole frame as well?
Yeah, so when I...
Look at that. I didn't even notice that, yeah.
Yeah, that's just all Brillo pad. I didn't polish any of that. Just Brillo padded the frame, Brillo padded the rear brake pedal. Didn't do the linkage, just Brillo padded the swing arm. And then...
You slapped her back together.
Slapped her back together, yeah.
Okay.
So we kind of pieced together some of the 25 parts that you had left over at the house.
Yeah, we did a little mix match, right?
Works connection mounts.
So this will still fit 26. It still works. If you guys want a little bit more open cockpit area, offset foot peg mounts, aluminum, They're nice. Use the code KEEFER20 if you want to do that.
Yep.
I usually on a different peg. Didn't have them for this race. Stock pegs. You rolled over this as well?
Yep. Just put that on there. The 26 has a better one than the 25.
Yeah.
I just put that on there just for safety.
So 26 YZ has an aluminum jacket. This is basically Chad's at XPR's aluminum jacket. If you want a little bit more bling, it's anodized. But hey, if Yamaha went to it for an OEM piece for 26, you know it needed it. Chad was already on it a year and a half ago. And what else? We put races back in it.
Yep.
FCP race cups.
Yep.
I just tested those about 2 weeks ago back in Southern California. This frame still could use this part. I have been testing engine mounts. Corie had my old engine mounts on here, but I tested with those as well as some new ones down the pipe. I just haven't found a set of mounts that are better than the stock mounts for the 2026 with the updated chassis. So that's why we're on stock mounts.
And went stock pipe.
So I told Corie to leave the stock pipe on for this weekend. I do like the nature of the stock 26 pipe. It's a little bit more mellower than the 25. It's quieter. And in the world of Yamaha, for me, I want a more mellow Yamaha. So that is why the stock YZ muffler is on. If you guys are on a Kropovich, which I love, it will fit. So you guys hit me up all the time. It won't fit. Yes, it will. Just you have to bend this tab right in there back a little bit in order for the slip fit to fit correctly. But the mid pipe will fit. You just have to bend that little aluminum tab a little bit and everything will mount up.
Could you get a 25 tab?
You could get a 25 tab.
I thought about that. I just kind of, when I had the FMF on there, I just kind of got on here and put the header on and then just kind of pulled it back.
Right. So I tried that with a Kropovich and it just made the joints on each side, this side as well as this side, kind of separate a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I'm you can see this piece moving. So that's why I need to bend that back a little bit. But they will mount up. See, as far as everything else, stock engine, there is a Vortex under here. So if you guys have a 25 Vortex mapped from Chad XPR or Twisted, you might want to get it updated. So we just did an update for the 26, less engine braking. What I noticed about the 26 is it has more engine braking. So the maps that I was on last year do not work very well for this bike. Intake ports are different. Obviously the muffler is different. There is a resonator inside of here that is different. So the bike just seemed like it was bound up more and I wasn't happy with it. So less engine braking with the Vortex and I went with XPR on that. And then there's a flywheel weight that we rolled over.
Yep. Put the flywheel on there.
Bundy built flywheel weight still in there. Yes, the 26 does come with a heavier flywheel, but we just went a little bit heavier and that does help engine braking as well as power delivery down low. Mark at REP did my stuff. He does really good work. He has a lot of time with the Bar X Yamaha team, so we're going with REP this weekend. Dunlop MX3S, gotta love it. 14 rear, stock gearing.
1351.
1351 for 26. Hydraulic clutch. You want to say what you're going to do here?
I
want to do?
Yeah, I reached out to Core, who makes all the brake lines and hydraulic lines and stuff for Star.
Sorry about the interruption. 1351. We're on 578 millimeters from swing arm pivot to rear axle, but normally when I change gearing, closer to 595. This bike likes to be longer. Wheelbase is longer because of the races, so but just that point to this point is still pretty short. So anyway, hydraulic clutch, we're going to try to work. I think Yamaha went backwards with the clutch. The GYTR clutch is better than this Nissan. I prefer a Brembo. I prefer a cable. This is pretty on-off feeling. I'm not a huge fan of it. So maybe
we can get Brembo. What'd you do? 9 mil or 10?
I'd go with 9 mil.
9 with a proper line that goes in here.
There you go.
We can't run a KTM line because the KTM hose obviously goes up and down. It has to have this curve and angle to go in front. So we're working on it. And then we put the button on here to get the cluster out of the way so you don't get moisture and everything in there.
So for you guys that are on stock ECUs, maybe you might not like this, but for me, once I find a map that I like, regardless of Yamaha Power Tuner or the Vortex, I just stick with that map. So if you guys are like me, want to clean up your bar area, kill switch, start button, easy. You got those here, right?
Yep. Have them in stock.
Twin air, usually inside there, power flow.
Oh,
there is one in there. Okay, so you know more about my bike than I do. Awesome. Yep. A Cherubi's front plate, because you guys give me all kinds of shit. That's a gay plate, dude. The plate's for a PW50. It's so lame. Well, hopefully you guys aren't pissed off at this. And guess what's under here? This is the bar that we created last November at Renthal. So it's coming out soon. Can't tell you the bend name, but a certain guy on a KTM is running this bar, which is pretty cool. That PR will be out hopefully in a couple weeks. So the KK spec bar is in effect. Got seat cover, which sucks because it
doesn't match.
But Works Connection made this little rear guard, and then Corie has a template for that. And this is a huge deal for you guys that need to grip. Yes, you vet guys, you can grip with your feet. Loosen up your grip up here. That way you're not getting arm pump. Still might happen. Still happens to me, but this will help that. And then you're trying something new right here.
Yeah, we're going to test that this weekend at Echeconnee just to see how it lasts, see how it feels, see how it peels.
Yeah, it feels different than this.
Yeah, it's definitely different rubber. This is so people complain about our normal grip tape tearing their boots up, obviously.
Yep.
So we're just trying to find different solutions for you guys out there that have to buy their boots.
Decal Works half preprint. That's what I like to call it. Half.
Well, yeah, those are custom ones from.
Well, you actually cut them up, huh?
Yeah, that's hand cut.
Yeah, but you guys want to go to Decal Works or decalmx.com. They do just make almost like just a half preprint, which doesn't cover the whole thing, which I prefer.
Yep.
Other than that, we're on the old Brembo system up here. We got that. That is a staple on all my Yamahas. 07, 2007, KTM 450. 2007 YZ450. Standard line. Obviously you have to go with the brake pads that are for this caliper. Stock disc. That's the magic. If you're on a grate, get low, get low, get low. 150 mil. I mean, you probably could go lower, honestly. I just looked at Tomax the other day, and it's like down here. Yeah. But look at, we're not about that life. You have to have 5 people to pull down your forks. So Works Connection Pro Launch at 150 for grates. I'm about 135 to 140 on dirt. That's what I was at Glen Helen for the vet race. That's about it for this weekend. Good bike. Corie, got a bunch of parts. If you guys want to hit up Anchor Tape, what's the website?
AnchorTapeCo.com.
AnchorTapeCo.com.
That's it.
And we were going to have like some fun times and have a guitar playing while we're doing this. But someone didn't bring the guitar.
Sorry.
But we are listening to some Bill Withers. I'm getting schooled up right now. Some Bill Withers. Didn't know anything about it, but now I do. Next time I got Trey. He's going to play Goo Goo Doll's name for me as well.
He's going to play it for you on the podium Sunday.
Yeah. God, I hope I win. You better keep that. I mean, if that's going to happen, that's going to be epic.
I'll bring a guitar.
If you guys like Goo Goo Dolls, there's going to be a concert here at Sunday evening.
Echeconnee and myself.
Echeconnee concert live. If you have any questions, Chris at KieferInkTesting.com. That's the email. Don't put the questions on the YouTube comments. I'm not very good at that. So there is an email. There's a spot for it. I try to help you guys out. So do that. Hope to see you at Echeconnee this weekend. If not, back in SoCal or Georgia. We'll be here in January doing shootouts. We're going to have a stock one of these with a bunch of stock other colors. We're going to ride some soft dirt, so that'll be fun. Let's check it out. You'll join in.
Yep. Might even make an appearance this weekend at Echeconnee tomorrow. Practice.
Just race.
Brother.
Why? It's a vet race. No one rides enough. Everyone's getting arm pump. Just race.
Oh, I know. I'm definitely going to get arm pump.
Kiefer Inc. will pay for your entries.
We'll see.
Yeah, he's out. He ain't doing it. See you guys.